engine swaps in the Crew Motorfest have been one of the best and biggest features they've ever added. Why not check out every single engine modification, kit, and swap in the game?
Ok pilote, c'est la dernière course. On est tous là.
Show them to you, let you have a catalog of every single one right here, and rank every single one of them. So there's gonna be a lot of revving our engines and being loud with our engines. So we need a car with a pretty a good flat floor of an engine to begin with, a decent car looks-wise, a car that I've kitted out to specifically look like it would have a bunch of engines swapping out of it anyway, and the type to rev their engine all the time, no matter how obnoxiously annoying it may be. Welcome my drag build of the Audi RS6 Avant, with drag tires and a little vent on the top to imply that there is something a bit more powerful about this car. In fact, I've already got an engine sound on it. You'll have to listen out for what one that is. We're just gonna go in the order that the game gives us here. So let's begin with a clip that we need as a floor. The bass engine sound of the Audi RS6 Avant. I should have slowed down earlier, but not bad at all. A very, as I said, good just sort of baseline. It's nothing really special, I guess. That's what I was looking for. Engine sound 1 is the Rumble, Tumble, Backfire. Now, as I go into these, a quick reminder, you're about to hear them, but head down there and subscribe, because we are this close to 100,000 subscribers. Now here's an interesting one, because the Rumble Tumble Backfire isn't really an engine sound. In fact, you'll be able to hear right now, it's, well, it doesn't do the engine. The engine is identical. Except what this one does is it updates the pops and bangs. Here's the old pops and bangs. And this is the new pops and bangs. So they have this explosive boom rather than what they had before. And look, I think because of what they are really good. Very good. But as far as how the game works at the moment, you can't mix and match. All we have for unique ones is we have a backfire and we have an exhaust tone. The rest of them are immediately kits, which swap out a bunch of things. So, I think when it comes to that, I think if we were able to mix and match, brilliant. Maybe even best. If we could put Rumble Tumble on top of a different kit, amazing. But we can't. So at the moment, I think just because of what it is, I think it's gonna go in mid. But I might move it up. I might, depends how good and bad everything else will be. Engine sound 2 is the high time exhaust tone. Okay, now I just drove over here, and honestly, I need to hear what the base Audi RS6 Avant sounds like again, because this sounded like nothing. This is the high time exhaust tone. It's got a bit of a more growl to it. Am I wrong? Okay, we're gonna have to already draft in plan B. Meet plan B. Let's listen to this thing first. And now with the high time exhaust tone. So it definitely has an extra growl. I think that's all it does. So I'm gonna have to put it in bad, right? There's no way that can go in anywhere other than bad. I thought it changed it a little bit, but no, it kind of doesn't. I mean, maybe even the worst, but I don't think the growl is bad. If you've got no other engine sound and this is the only one you have, sure, slap it on everything, because you'll barely noticed it being slapped on everything. So I think high time exhaust tone is a solid bad. Maybe, but I've got a bottom of bad, and it may even contest for top of worst. But now it's staying in bad. Oh, I did not think we would be at this one this quick. The next exhaust tone on the list is the Redliner Kit. Here is what the Audi sounded like stock. This is the Redliner Kit. That was very good, but don't get me wrong, the Redliner Kit is great. It's amazing, but it's just not what it used to be. But I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. See, the Redliner Kit used to sound like this. Oh my god, wait, what? Oh! Yeah, it used to have an ear-piercing turbo to it. But I don't know if, like, not having that turbo is better or what. I mean, it just is a really good boost kit to it. But because of that, I mean, I'm literally saying good. I'm not saying it's the best boost kit. I'm saying it's just a boost kit. We don't really have a turbo kit, a good turbo kit in the game anymore. So I think I'm gonna have to go with top of good. It could move up to best, but for now, it's going top of good. The next engine swap kit is the American Dream. Here's the car before. And here is it with the kit. Try this on a car without a turbo on its stock, because I don't think that's not from from the kit. Just went with the first one I came across without the sound. It's the Jaguar F-Type. So this is this thing without the kit. It does have a whine to it, but we know that this kit doesn't add a whine. See, that's the difference with kits and engine swaps. The kits just add on to what you're already using, where the engine swaps replace it. So this is it with the kit. Really adds some growl. And honestly, I think that might be better than Redliner. That might easily be better than Redliner. And I want to put this best just because how many kits do we even have left? Hoon It Up Ultracharger? I genuinely think that might actually be the best kit that there is. American Dream. Or at least, not the best, sorry. That might be the best average kit. Just a general one, because these two coming up are massive, but I think that one's honestly better than Redliner. I think it is. The next kit is the Hoon It Up Kit. Here's the car stop. And here's it with the Hoon It Up Kit. My bad. Oh my god! Oh my god! What the hell was that? That was high time? I'm gonna hope that was just... Whoa. I'm checking plan B. Okay, no, that's just this car normally. God damn, the engine sounds in this game. So here's what plan B sounds like normally. And here's it with the Hoon It Up Kit. I'm glad we used Plan B because we wouldn't have noticed on the Audi RS6 Avant, which has it by stock anyway, that this engine kit adds a gear shifting the sound. The flutter and whatnot. I think this one easily... Oh, I don't know if it beats American Dream. It adds more than American Dream, right? American Dream doesn't add the right? So, I mean, maybe it goes it might go bottom of best. Like, that's a good kit. That's a good kit. I am gonna stand on business and I'm gonna leave it there. The next and final kit in the game is the Ultracharger Kit. And oh, be ready. Here's the Ultracharger Kit. This kit not only boosts the tone of your engine, has custom gearing sounds, but comes with a custom pop and bang sound. I mean, whether you think it's better or not, that is undeniably the best kit in the game. That is, without a question, the best. Not only does it add that massive whine, the whine that, and it's the only engine kit that does that at the moment. It's the only one that adds the whine sound. But oh my, that one was just so nice. It was just so good. That one's in the best category. That one's absolutely the best. That is the best engine kit in the game, no question. No question. Now we're up to engine swaps. These change the full sound of the engine. So we no longer have to worry about plan B or anything, because it's only really the amount of revving that constitutes the sound differences. The power of the engine. So maybe we bring in a more powerful plan B. But for now, your first engine swap is the Turbo JDM engine. Because of this change, I also don't really need to show you what the original sounded like. Because, well, this is completely changing the original, not just adjusting it. So let's listen to the JDM, the Turbo JDM engine kit. That was very nice. That was very, very nice. Oh man, I'm giving them all too high. I kind of want to put that bottom of best. Leaning towards top of good, but for now, bottom of best. 'Cause that was very good. That was quite nice. The next engine sound swap is the V8 Alpha GP engine. So this one's supposed to be a Formula 1 engine, basically. I can't tell if it has different pops or if the pops just sound different because of how obnoxious the engine is. Look, is it cool to have a V8 Formula 1 engine sound? Is it cool that you can put that on almost any car in the game? Like, I can dart about in a Ford Focus that sounds like this? That's cool. But the actual engine sound, it's definitely mid. It's definitely mid. And I don't know if it beats Rumble Tumble. I genuinely, I feel like I would rather have Rumble Tumble on my car than I would have V8 AGP. It's testing for bad, if anything. Because it's just a torture to listen to, especially at, like, a long lengths of time. I'm making it my way down the ladder. It might be worse. It's dropping like a fly. It's going downhill for this thing, and I kind of have to stand by it that, yeah, this might be one of the worst. I mean, High Time genuinely might be better than V8 AGP. V8 AGP, dead last. The next engine sound is the flat 4 Oldy engine. Now, one thing I don't know if you've been noticing me doing with the engine sounds now is the engine sounds also change the idle. That's just a pretty alright engine sound, yeah. I mean, I really like the what is it, the rotary sound style that it has, I like that, alright? It's cool, it reminds me of old cars that my dad had, but I'm gonna have, I mean, it's just alright, isn't it? It's just a pretty alright engine sound. I don't know if you'd go with it over many things. It's a flat 4, which is quite nice. It's between bottom of good or top of mid. I feel like mid shouldn't be negative. Mid is like meh. If anything, it's supposed to be meh. But even now that it's properly characterized, I do think it's better than Rumble Tumble. And I don't think it's meh. I just think it's a good engine sound. Bottom of good. Like, that's nice to listen to. The next engine swap we have is the inline 4 Turbo Rally engine. I might have been doing something wrong with these engine sounds. See, the thing about these engine sounds, the fully swaps, they are purpose-built. They're often built for a specific type of car to sound a specific type of way. So, I think it makes a whole lot more sense if, for some of these, I bring in a practical application. Not the exact car that should have it, but a car that fits the theme. This is inline 4 on an actual rally car. I think it does exactly what it needs to. But I think it... Again, do I really want to keep putting everything in the bottom of meh? In the bottom of good? I think it does the rally engine really well. But it's not anything special. I mean, it's a good rally engine. But does that constitute it being in the good engine swaps category? I would put it on a rally car. I wouldn't put it on everything, though. I mean, I specifically had to switch to a rally car to listen to it in a situation where it actually made sense. I think it's gonna have to go meh. But if it's on the right car for the purpose, then sure, it's a yes. But outside of it, I don't think I'd ever think to... I would put on Rumble Tumble on a car that isn't a rally car in a heartbeat over in the inline 4 turbo. Again, that's the majority of the cars in the game. So that's what we're going with. The next engine swap that we have is the electric engine. we still get pops and bangs on the electric engine kit. That's insane. You're gonna call me crazy. And for the type of person I imagine watching this video, it is potentially the one thing that I could do that would make that type of person the most angry. But I'm gonna have to put it in best. Look, as the only electric engine sound in the game, it's good to have one, and it is, and it works as one. It's one good electric engine sound in the game, and that's all it needs to be. If you want to turn a car electric, you can do that with this engine kit. It does its one purpose amazingly, and it achieves it immediately, and I do put it on a bunch of cars often, just because of how cursed it is hearing stuff like this. Come on. I think it's as an engine swap, I don't like electric cars. I don't. But as an engine swap in the engine swap feature in the game, it's one of the best. And I hope we never get another electric engine sound because we've got this one. But for itself, it's good. The next engine sound swap is the flat 6 engine. This is that engine. Am I really gonna make people hate me this much? I think it's meh. I think it's meh. I think it's just an okay engine sound. It's just a pretty alright engine sound. I mean, it's nothing special. It doesn't do anything crazy. It's just kind of meh. It's alright. It's okay. It's an okay engine sound. Again, it's another one that would probably contest for bottom of good, but I just think it's kind of meh. There's a lot of engine sounds and kits I would go with before it, and that I would call good before I call this one good. So I think that's where it is. God, I really hope this video doesn't get too many people mad at me. The next engine sound is the V12 engine. This one should be crazy. It's alright. I mean, look, I'll go pop a gun. It's alright. I don't know. Look, okay, this is more of a personal thing. I just don't care for supercars. I just really don't care for supercar. And the V12 is a supercar engine. As far as in my preconceived notions, you know, it's the Lamborghini Revuelto, etc., etc. I mean, there's a V16 in the Bugatti Tourbillon. So I hope we get that, sure. But I mean, as an engine kit, I mean, look, I'll put it closer to this side, sure. But I think it's just alright. I think maybe at the beginning of the game, if you asked me, I would have said best. But I just kind of, I've grown out of it. I've grown out of the V12. It's alright. It's a person. It's not me. It's you. Wait, no, it's not you. It's me. I just don't care for supercars. I really don't. And that engine, it's just, again, like, honestly, I'd probably put on the flat 6 before I put on that. And that's screwing up with my own head idea of this list enough that I'd want to skip that I even had that thought. The next engine kit is the V-twin engine. Here it is. There's a reason it sounds like that. That's because it's a motorcycle engine sound. But I'm just noticing, you actually can't put engine swaps on motorcycles. Like, not a single one. Not that I've found. I mean, let me know if I missed one. But as far as I can tell, you actually can't put engine swaps on a motorcycle. So, I can't really show you what it sounds like in practice. But, as far as on its own, that might make it bad. I mean, what, it's a V-twin? Okay, look, I get the point is that you can put the V-twin on a car, and that's the cool bit. I'll put it, like, middle of bad, but, like, I think it's bad. It's just kind of whatever. It's a motorcycle engine sound. How often are you gonna want to put a motorcycle engine sound on a car, you know? How often? That one's going in bad. The next engine sound is the rotative engine. Now, I think what that's supposed to be is a rotary. Okay, yeah, I don't know if that was supposed to be a rotary, but it's alright. It's alright. It's alright. I mean, I guess I'll put it meh. I'll put it ahead of the inline 4 turbo. But no, you know what? The inline 4 turbo rally's more interesting than that one was. That one's going right there. And in meh. The next engine sound is V8 American engine. Quite nice. Look, I'm gonna be honest. Just a generic V8 American engine sound, that's gotta be like bottom of best or top of good. Cause like it was brilliant. It was brilliant. That's just it's so good to have just a generic American muscle engine sound to go top of good. But it's staying top of good only because of what's next. Next engine swap is the V8 modded muscle engine. Now, not only is it a very good American muscle engine sound, but it also has different gear shifts, which is like fully different gear, not just the but like fully different gear shift sound, because it's got that hoonigan clunk old school gear shifter sound. That just adds a little bit. I think that's definitely gotta go best. That is definitely one of the best. And it goes probably right after Ultracharger. I remember the modded muscle, and that one was a good one. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. The next engine sound is retro engineering. Here it is. Here it is on a car that it makes sense on. That might be the best engine sound in the entire roster. In the worst way. I have to put it in worst. I have to. Look, I want to. I want to put it in good. I want to put it in meh. It's so funny. It is so funny. But it has to go in worst. It's so annoying, especially when someone else is using it. It's supposed to be like an old school car sound. I'm not using that on a single car. The Testarossa there, whatever that car was, the Ferrari, that's the only car I will be using that on. That is not going near a single one of any of the other ones of my cars. Horrid. Horrid, horrid, horrid. But it's staying in worst. That's... damn. But the pops and the bangs that it causes are quite cool, though. Like, I mean, come on. It's a great gimmick. As an engine swap, not really. I'm curious if they'll do more stuff like that, though. And the final engine swap is the V8 High Riser engine. Jesus Christ. Probably the best of the mediocre engine sounds. I'd say it's the... Look, it's one of those ones that, again, it's not got, like, a special sound or a special, like, you know, extra pop or a bang or a turbo or whatever. It's just a pretty good V8 sound, I guess. Just gonna go top of meh. Now, the question is... how angry is this list going to get people at me? And it's funny. I don't mind. I don't mind at all. Sound off in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you to popular members, especially thanks to various members, and an insane thank you to star members. We don't have any. Become a star member. And an insane top of the top thank you to icon members HK. That's gonna be about it from me, boys. In a bit.